Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about the T300S from TronHoo, their BestGee printer. Hey guys, it's been a while since I've been on and really happy to be back and starting to get things going again. And today I'm going to be talking about the TronHoo T300S printer. This is a great machine that was sent to me by TronHoo to review. So full disclosure, they did send it to me, no charge, but they're not paying for the review. This is my personal review. And I do want to apologize. I've had this machine for a little while now, but I haven't done a review on it yet. So let's get going and let's talk about this beautiful machine. So this machine arrived to me in a rather large box. It's a big printer. It got a huge build volume of 300 by 300 by 400. As you can see by this beautiful vase print here, it can print quite big prints. So I was very pleased with how well this machine works straight out of the box. It is the same as the old T220S that I did a review on, where out of the box it was almost fully set up. All you have to do is screw the gantry on and you're ready to go and get going. So besides the build volume, the machine has a couple of other nice features. Okay, it's got a 4.3-inch color display, touchscreen display, which works well. There's no issues with that. It's nice and bright. It's got a proximity sensor here for auto bed leveling, which works well. But the one thing I would like to see is I'd like to see a new firmware for this machine. There's no baby stepping when you're printing, so you can do your bed leveling. You can check your bed, and if it's not quite 100% and you start printing, you have to cancel your print, go and adjust your baby steps a little bit, and then start printing, and then it works perfectly. So I've been offsetting the Z-axis by 0.3, and it works perfectly, and I get great prints out of it. But if I forget to do that before the bed level, I have a problem. Okay, I do lose my print. So that's the one thing I would love to see: baby steps while you're printing, while the machine is printing. This has TMC 2208 drivers, which are nice and silent. So the drivers for the stepper motors are quite quiet, but the fan is very loud, which is a little bit of a pity because it offsets that silence that you got. It's got an all-metal geared extruder that is working well, and it does push filament through without a problem, no skipping, and also a filament run-out detection. As standard on most of these printers, it also has power-off detection, which works really well. On this vase print, I had a power failure at this level here, and it resumed print after restarting and getting power back, restarting the print and resuming. It worked perfectly. So we had no problem with that, and that worked well. I've also run with the filament run-out detection. I had to swap filament halfway through because it ran out. So the detector found that run out, and then I ran it through, and it was all good. So, you know, the resuming of print is very, very good and very stable. It's got a nice Meanwhile power supply in, which is always nice because it's stable power, so it's good power supply. And it's got a light under the print head here for when you're printing in the dark. It actually is kind of nice. I do like that. And also the front end of this machine lights up depending on the mode of the print you're in. So it's got full color lighting underneath the glass here. And it also looks nice. I've turned that off because I prefer just the under print lighting when I've turned my lights off. I don't need all the lighting here, but it does look nice. It's a very attractive printer, so it sits there and it's really nice. This high gloss finish is great, but it does collect scratches quite easy. You'll see in the pictures that I attach that there are a couple of little scratches on the surface already. So this picks up scratches quite easily, and so be careful with this front end section. It's got a full range of optical limit switches. So on all your axes, you've got an optical limit switch, which I think is quite nice. It's kind of clean. It's reliable. It works very well, and I had a lot of successful prints. As you can see by this huge vase, it's absolutely massive, and it came out beautifully. We use it to put fake flowers in for my mother-in-law. I also printed out this nice stand for my Oculus, and if you look here, if you look at the prints here, they are clean. There's nothing wrong with this print. The overhangs were okay. That's where the the support structure was. That's where the support structure was, and yeah, it's not bad. It's a very clean print, very solid print, and also on this little turntable here, which all works and works really cleanly and all that. It's all great prints out of this printer. It's a reliable printer. It does what it's supposed to do, and it's got a nice build volume. That additional size that you get with the 300 by 300 is nice because it gives you just that little bit of extra over, say, your Ender 3 or your other TronHoo 220. It just gives you that little bit of extra build space where you can make those slightly bigger build space. You can print a full mask out on this head mask, like an Iron Man mask or a Black Panther mask, quite easily on this printer because it's got enough size. So yeah, I've enjoyed this. It's also got a magnetic flex plate, which makes for easy print removal. Makes for easy print removal and works nicely. I've had no issues with the build plates. All my parts stick really well, so as long as you've got the bed leveling right and everything works well. So yeah, guys, that's it for this review of this printer. It's a great printer. It's a great machine. It works well. It works fast. And yeah, go check it out. I'll put a link to TronHoo's site below, and you can go check it out there. And yeah, that's it for this review. Thanks, guys. Please consider subscribing to this channel. We'll be putting a lot more content up shortly. Thanks, guys. Have a great day and be safe. Cheers.